Greetings and welcome to another yoga class with Hal and Gil and Nancy. We're coming towards the end of July. Weather has been kind of warm, but things seem to have settled down quite a bit weather-wise here in Tacoma. So I hope everyone is staying cool, staying happy, and taking some advantage of the beautiful sunny days we have. So let's begin by just kind of moving your body back and forth on the chair. You can circle a little, you can rock back and forth, you can lean, but just let the body settle in. Begin moving your shoulders gently. Begin moving your head now very gently. You can circle it, you can drop the chin, you can bring the head level. And let one ear move towards that shoulder, back to center. Let the other ear move towards the shoulder, back to center. And then bring everything back to a comfortable position where you feel balanced at the center. And very gently, but open your eyes as wide as you can. Let your eyebrows come up towards the ceiling. And then gently close the eyes and basically let your face relax entirely. Then open the eyes wide, eyebrows up. Then let your eyes close, eyebrows down. This time, as you lift the eyebrows, open your mouth wide. And then gently drop the eyebrows, close the jaw. One more without sound, just open. And then gently close. And then not doing the lion pose as you're familiar with it, but a variation of those. You can call it the kitten if you like. You want to make the sound of an ah. So we're going to open the eyes, open your jaw, ah, closing the jaw as you chant ah. All right, now we're going to do it 2 more times. Open. Ah. Ah. And then bring everything back to center. We're going to work from the top of the body down a bit more. So imagine you have like a softball under your chin. Deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the chin forward and down over the ball. As you inhale, through your nose, please let the head rise just to level. Exhale, down. Inhale, let the head rise. One more time. Good. Now, very gently, as you exhale, let your ear move towards your left shoulder. As you inhale, bring the head level. Then the ear moves towards the other shoulder. Back to center. Once more on each side. And everything back to center. Now we're going to add to this a little bit, intensifying the stretch in the side of the neck, but very gently. You don't want to push it too hard. You never want to cause more stress. You want to do these stretches very gently, rhythmically, with focus, so that you're actually alleviating stress, never adding to it. So go ahead and bring your ear to one shoulder. Let's go this way to begin with. And then draw the opposite shoulder up. And then gently let the ear drop with the shoulder up. And then on an exhale, bring your shoulder down without allowing your head to move. And stay for a breath or two. Then bring everything back to just the center. So a little more explanation in case I explained it too quickly. What we're going to do, and I'm just going to talk it through for this side. You let your ear drop to the shoulder, and that starts the stretch. You bring the other shoulder up, that releases the stretch, which means you can drop the head a little bit farther. And then you keep your head there and drop the shoulder. But what you want to avoid is, as you're doing this and you're dropping the shoulder, letting yourself move out of the stretch at all, even if you end up only moving a tiny bit. So let's go ahead and drop the ear to the shoulder, bring the opposite shoulder up, and then keeping the ear moving down towards the shoulder, drop the opposite shoulder down. And stay for a couple of breaths. Try not to lean your whole body either. Then everything back to center. Good. We're going to do once more on each side. So allow the other ear to move to that shoulder. Draw the opposite shoulder up. Let your ear come closer to the shoulder, and then drop down. And stay for a breath or two. And then everything back to center. Drop. Last time on the second side. Draw up, get that stretch, let your ear move down a little more, and then gently stretch. Couple of breaths in the stretch, and then everything back to center. Good. Go ahead and interlock your hands now. Bring the hands over the heart center. Just stay breathing for a few nice full breaths. And then as you exhale, push the palms out. Let your chin come down slightly. Let the shoulder blades move apart. And stay for a breath or two. Inhaling and exhaling gently. And when you're ready, on an inhale, draw the hands back to the heart center. Head comes level, arms wrap around. Stay moving and feeling your chest opening, and stay for a couple of breaths. And then stretch gently. Stay for a couple of breaths. And the inhale, draw the hands back, head level, shoulder blades move together, a couple of breaths. And one last time. And back to the heart. And release. Flex and extend your hands. Let them relax. Circle the wrists. 2 or 3 times, one direction, just your wrists. Then back the other way. And then the elbows. Back the other way. And then the shoulders. And back. And release. Good. Now let's move away from the back of the chair. Nice long spine. Find the breath nice and full and deep. Now as you inhale, imagine your spine is like a string of pearls on a stretchy string. Now as you inhale, you're stretching from the crown of the head and the tip of the tailbone lengthening. And as you exhale and your abdomen moves in, you keep that opening. You don't let your body collapse as you exhale. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale from the navel, keep that length. Inhale, let your spine lengthen. Exhale. Release the breath without collapsing. Good. Now bring the arms down by the sides. As you inhale, let the arms float up. With the exhale, draw the elbows down, arms to the sides. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, down to the sides. 2 more times. Last one. And push the palms out and straighten your arms to the sides. And release down. Good. Bring your feet forward just a little bit to anchor you, give you a little balance. Moving from the navel, not just from the head. As you exhale, draw the navel in and let yourself twist to the side. As you inhale, moving back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, back to center. So it's like a spiral. Starting at the navel, let everything twist up and the head be the very last. As you inhale, coming from the navel, unwind from the opposite direction. So exhale to one side, and then inhale back to center. Back to center. And moving at your own pace 2 more times, just into one side and out, into one side and out. Finish up this last cycle you're on. Good. Bring everything back to center. Take a few nice full deep breaths, lengthen your spine, and exhale, come into the twist to the first side and stay with that breath. Each inhale, lengthening the spine. Each exhale, settling into the twist. Try and keep the shoulder you're turning towards down. Try not to lift that to help your twist. And after 3 or 4 of your breaths, everything back to center. And then to the other side and stay. And after 3 or 4 nice full breaths, return to center. Good. Stretch both legs out and just let the legs roll in and out from the hip. And then release. Good. Nice full deep breaths. And go ahead, bring the legs back out again. Knees bent, nice long spine. Hinge from your hips and try not to let your back round. But with relatively flat back as you exhale, come into a forward bend. As you inhale, coming back up. Exhaling into a forward bend, coming down as much or as little as you can. Inhale, coming back up. 2 more times, please. And the last time, come in and stay. 3 or 4 nice full deep breaths. And after you've held 3 or 4 nice full deep breaths, inhale and come back up. Draw the legs back for a moment. Let the legs kind of bounce in and out. Interlock the hands as you inhale, stretch up, and then release. Good. Bring this leg forward. Draw the toes to the nose. And then straighten like you're pushing out, like you're almost trying to go up on point. Then draw the toes back towards the nose and push out. Last couple times. And then release. Stay on the same side for a moment. We're going to warm up the legs in order. And then nice long spine, draw the toes to the nose, exhale and come down any amount. Try to keep your back flat. Inhale, come back up. 3 more times, moving in with your breath. And coming up with your breath. Fourth time would be the last, moving in and out. And the 5th time, you would come in and stay 3 or 4 of your breaths. So stay following your breath, 3 or 4 nice full breaths, and then release and come up. Good. Shake the leg out. And then let's extend the other leg. Draw the toes to the nose and then press out and point the foot. 3 more times, toes to the nose, pressing out. That 4th time, be the last. And then draw the toes to the nose when you're ready. And exhale, slide and come down. Inhale, slide and come up. 4 times, moving in and out. And when you come to your 5th time, come in and stay 3 or 4 breaths. And after you've held 3 or 4 of your breaths, release and come up. And shake that leg out. Good. And let's come up to standing. So find the weight evenly balanced. They talk about the ball point of the foot. So the point behind your big toe and the one behind the little toe, and then both sides of your heel. On each foot, find those balance points. And from here, nice full deep breaths. Bring the arms down by the sides, slightly back. And as you inhale, sweep up one arm. As you exhale, keeping the head level, turn the head away from the arm. Now when you inhale again, sweep up the arm you're looking towards. Head comes to center. Exhale, turn the head and sweep. Once more like that. Good. When you're even, just bring the head back to center. And then inhale the arm you started with. And this time as you exhale, turn the head 45 degrees, bring the chin down, aiming towards the armpit. Inhale, arm comes up, head to center. Exhale. Turn, drop the chin. Coming up from that 45 degrees, everything to center. Turn the head, bring the chin down. Back up. When you're even, bring the head back to center. Now, starting with the same arm, head comes up, and keeping your gaze forward. Good. Take a few full deep breaths. The next one is slightly more challenging. So what we're going to do is keep the gaze forward. We're going to sweep up the arm and let the ear come down to the opposite shoulder, being cautious not to draw up that shoulder to meet or lean towards it. So as you inhale, starting with the first arm, sweep up. Keep your gaze forward, chin forward, eyes forward, shoulders down. Let the ear drop towards the opposite shoulder. Inhale, let the head come back to center, lifting up. Exhale. One more time on each side, please. And bring everything back to center. Good. Shift your weight a little bit, unlock the knees. Bring your feet a little wider apart, keep your knees unlocked, hinge from the hips, and as you exhale, relatively flat back, come down just a half the distance you think you can come. And as you inhale, come back up. Make sure you're not lifting your chin. Exhale. Coming back down, about halfway. Inhale, back up. And now 2 times coming down, maybe 2/3 of the way. Keep your chin slightly tucked. Coming back up. Once more, 2/3. Coming back up. And then come as far as you can without creating stress, without overstretching anything. Keep the chin tucked as you inhale and come back up. Once more. Then come back up. And then come down and stay for a few breaths. 2, 3, 4, however many you can without stress, but no more than 4. And then on an inhale, when you're ready, come back up. Sweep the arms forward and up, stretch long. And push the palms out and down. And then let's come back to sitting. Kick forward and back, just loosening up. And the other leg. And release. Shake your legs. Let your whole body kind of shake, yeah. Good. Now we're going to, because I'm wearing the microphone, I'm not going to do it really hard, but you're going to take your fingertips and you're going to tap up here on the, what we call the sternal plate, that area, very gently. And what you're looking for is creating a vibration inside to help stimulate moving fluids around. And you just do that quietly for a few times. And then gently add a little sound, the syllable ma, and see if that will help you to release. Ma. Total of 3 times, please. Ma. Ma. And release. Good. Let your weight shift left and right on the sitting bones. And then forward and back on the sitting bones. And then come to a position where you feel that you're very centered. Draw the awareness inside. And find the flow of the breath. You can keep your eyes gently open if you wish, but if you can, close the eyes and let your face become very soft. Shoulders are relaxing. Find the inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Settling in. And visualize the sun above you. Nice, warm, but not overly hot. As you inhale, you draw the energy of the sun in through the crown of your head and down all the way to the soles of your feet. And as you exhale, gently bring the breath up from the soles of the feet and feel like your breath picks up toxins each time it exhales, and you push those out into the universe where they dissipate and become harmless. On the inhale, you're drawing down light and energy, prana from the crown of the head. Let it move into the space you created. Let it flow all the way down to the soles of the feet. And then the prana changes direction and flows back up with the exhale and out, taking toxins with it like gray smoke that dissipates into harmlessness in the universe. So the prana comes in and the prana goes out, cleansing and then replacing that's cleansed with energy and warmth and toxin-free air, fully and deeply. Each breath complete and full. Gently, without force, just feel your breath lengthening. The inhales and the exhales about the same length. The pause is about half the length of the exhale or inhale. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Steady, full, deep, relaxed. And now gently let your awareness begin to return to the day, coming back towards the activities you're looking forward to doing now. Each breath gently lifting you up back into the day with peace and calm and energy. If your eyes are closed, let them open. Blink a few times, move your jaw around a little. And take a nice deep breath and sigh. And thank you for joining us. And have a wonderful summer. And hopefully we'll see you again soon.